want to leave. Then there were those that never had an opportunity to leave, who said, no, those who have left must wait for us to leave. Because if they leave and come back and lead us, we have a problem. But then we had Comrade Doctor, at that time we left her as the chairperson of the region. We second that of Comrade Zimsa. Now from a history together, we met again. Now there was a contest between us in 2014 conference in Kobano. When there was a merger between ourselves and the common receiver, it became a conference. That's why he got that name of Chin to Chin, because that 3 days was running the Chin to Chin every day. We suspected that maybe Comrade Temba, Vilagazi gave him some mood and told him, if you remove this Chin to Chin, you lose. Now the whole 3 days, Comrade Small was running the Chin to Chin. And that is where he got the name of Chin to Chin. Then I later called him Small People. When he agreed to compromise to be additional and support me to be taking chair of the meeting under the leadership of receiver as chairperson. Then we later on had issues in the RC where we differed. We were still in the same RC where we differed on future preference. Because at that time when we were convinced to withdraw, Comrade Doctor, we told that no, next conference we are going to take over. Then when the time came, we were doing issues. And it was the beginning of creating other structures where we contested each other until the youth league in the Kuleni was later nullified. Then when the youth league in the Kuleni was later nullified in 2016, me and Small reformed Addis. Because where he was working, he realized that he was not preferred at that time. He said, let's combine this Theops Party and Boko Haram. I will take my share in Boko Haram then see what we can do with this thing. At that time, there were groupings of young people contesting the youth league. Others called themselves Spartans, others called themselves Boko Haram. Boko Haram at that time was popular of stealing branches. Then the Spartans at that time were contesting the debate. Now, it was a very difficult process that we went through. Then we later went as a team building to lobby for an RTT in the Kuleni, assisted by Comrade Dr. Kagaza at that time and Comrade Petro Sabunda. We lobbied for Comrade Boyo every day, 24 hours, to a point where we don't sleep and Small waiting for the results of the RTT. At that time, the leadership in the regime were not preferring both of us. Now we said, no, the only way to succeed is Ghana. We traveled the whole province, lobbying that me and Small were now united. Small is Boko Haram, I'm Spartan, and we're bringing unity as a Kuleni. Now if you want unity, the unity is the two of us. Now when people thought that they've lobbied enough, when the results came out, it was very difficult. Then it was later infused by many other young people. I know Comrade Dr. and Comrade Madomo would say, but this attitude of yours is missing some fismal small elements. Then in that process, they took in some other young people to come and bring in a bit of English because it became very difficult to write statements at some point. Then that was later assisted. But the highlight of all of these events, comrades, is that when we were given the responsibility to go and set up structures, then we said very small, both the Spartans and the Boko Haram are going to fight us. Now me and you, let's sit down. Let's sit down and draft a unity of all regions and branches, all zones and branches, which made us very unpopular. He was unpopular on the Boko Haram side, I was unpopular because we refused all young people that have never worked together in the past to come and formulate structures of the ANC. Now that was the beginning of testing our unity very small, and it was a very difficult one, but we implemented. I know there's one zone called Policy Flow. When we entered inside to deliver the list for the double TTs and the ZTTs, hey, we were told that we were not going to live here until we deliver a certain outcome. We said, even so, like, but not. I should tell you that because Tina last the communicators couldn't communicate. They locked the doors, they did everything in their power that they don't implement and deliver that outcome. But ultimately, that reunity assisted to unite young people that have never worked together before. That's why when in later stages, we resolved that now that these young people are united, the most important thing that they're missing is political education. we sat down in small and said, we needed 2 days political education of all WTTs and ZTTs. And we must invite all leaders of the movement, former leaders of the Youth League and the ANC, to come and teach these young people what does the ANC stand for. Because most of these young people were mainly recruited into factionalism and fights, were never taught about the real ANC of the African National Congress. Now, because all of us participated in that crime, now we have a responsibility to educate these young people about the movement and what it stands for. And young people who are here, they will tell you, it was a full day, 2 days political school, where we invited all commanders of the Youth League to come and deliver. I know most of them, they were not fully participants because they were not used to an environment where you can sit in a meeting and be engaged about the Youth League. But majority of them ultimately got conscientized that beyond the factions of the ANC, there is an ANC that we must defend. That's why we later plotted what we call Roto March. Now the plan of the Roto March, it was to go to the municipality. Now later on, then Comrade Small was convened by the mayor at that time, Comrade Mzwandi. Why had the march up on the Collen? The march home to Sembuswe. The march was that we want clear beneficiation of young people in the city of Ekuli. Now we sat down as the RTT and plotted the march of Roto. We said the first point is to go to the municipality. When we are done, we march to all industries in Ekuli that why are not employing young people and creating opportunities for them. Now when we were supposed to now that we've agreed, when we were supposed to go to the municipality, on the day of the march, someone comes to me, or a convener, hey, there's an issue in the municipality here. But the issue is that now I'm marching to remove the mayor. Why don't you just divert the march and not go to the municipality? Because hey, my forces there in Boko Haram are fighting with me that when they are using me to remove them out of power. Now we must find a way of rediverting this march, not to get closer to the municipality, because anything as in the municipality, they will say is associated with the removal of the mayor. They will say no, but the young people say that we must go there first. When we are done there, because the biggest issues that we were fighting for was the control of stores in Ekurhuleni, was later the employment of the youth. And we said that the industries must fight back to communities. And we pass by there, greet the mayor. When we're done greeting the mayor, then we go to the industries that we're going to. It became a very difficult one. Then we raised the legal ground. I don't know. Let's not go to the mayor then. Let's go straight to Score Metal and march for the popular march called Roto. Those were there, they remember. It was a very big march. But that march was highly sabotaged. We gave one man responsibility in Tema, who was in the RTT, he said that he must organize buses. Now when we were waiting for buses to be organized, we were told by that man on the day of the march that no, the service provider has withdrawn all buses, has been told that there must not be buses that must deliver this march. And the employment is going to say, let's call the taxi industry. Let's tell all the sub-regions and zones that everywhere they find taxis, they must take the taxis and tell them that they'll be paid when they get to the march. And then small at that time, we don't even have money to pay those taxis. But we said, no, we'll make a plan after the march. Then the taxis are mobilized to everyone else mobilize the taxis. After the march, then we're in a new crisis now. The taxi owners have kidnapped me and small and said, you can't be here until you pay these taxis. Because these taxis, you said we must bring them when you get here, we'll pay those taxis. Now it tells you, comrades, about my relationship with Small and the ANCYL. Comrade Small was prepared to take risks so that the programs of the Youth League succeed. He was prepared to do everything in his power so that everything we planned together succeed. It was not the only time, the first and last time, where we kidnapped by taxi owners. Even when we were in a war here against drugs in Whiteville, when we called Tamboville there, after the war, taxi owners kidnapped us again because we had no money to pay the taxis. Now and again, Comrade Small will take this to make sure that the ANC becomes visible in the country. Because we knew very well that we don't have full support of those that have resources in the community. Now we could not sit down and say, we don't have money, there must not be programs. We took all the risks with Comrade Small to make sure that the programs of the movement continue. That's why, comrades, in the spirit of Comrade Small, we need to go back to basics. We need to go back and build structures of the youth league that are fearless, structures of the youth league that can do anything in their power to fight for the ANC to become the organization of choice. We need to build structures of the youth league that are united of purpose to defend the revolution against opportunity organizations that are formed on a day-to-day basis. Today, we are faced with many issues. Service delivery issues are facing us on a day-to-day basis. The youth league must be a watch to resolve all those problems. There's a nexus corruption that is happening on a day-to-day basis. When you come in February, a lot of students in South Africa might find themselves out of universities because the nexus budget has been cut. If it's not cut, there is high level of corruption. Now that needs a youth league to be organized and ready to mobilize the youth to fight for access to education, because that is what the ANC has promised the people of South Africa, that will deliver education for all. Will utilize the tools of education to resolve all socio-economic challenges of the youth. Must be able to play that role. The youth league here, in order to become small, must play the responsibility of making sure that we reskill the youth of South Africa for their skills response to economic opportunities that are required in South Africa. My comrades, as we honor from the small, we need to make sure that those are issues that we resolve. Because from the small, we'll be able to unite and make sure that we resolve all socio-economic problems. My comrades, I'm saying, today we are here to remember Comrade Small, but not only to remember him, but to celebrate his life. Family, what we are doing is not foreign. This is how we celebrate the life of our comrades that have been with us every day. This is what Comrade Small is not a foreign day. It's what we do. If Comrade Small was here, I'm sure he would do the same. I was saying, even when you get it home, you must tell him community members that this is how we be celebrating. They must allow us to celebrate the life of our comrade, our brother and friend, the way we celebrate him. And I know very well, family, that Comrade Small will have learned us to celebrate him that way. I was saying to the family, this is what your child was doing here. He left home to come here. He was rooted in the organization. He was later rooted in the youth organization. He later became a leader of the ANC generation. He later became what it is there. When you could not see him in January or December, you must know that it's a man who comes here. I was saying that this is of small. We must make sure that we fight very hard in our power. Every corner, including the family, everyone vote for the African National Congress because we must defend the revolution. Any other party that comes into office will reverse the gain of people. And I always emphasize that it is not true that the ANC has not done anything in the past 8 years. What we must say is that more must be done. But the ANC has done some things to resolve our social economic problems. Our comrades are saying that let's celebrate the response life